Ayo, it's NLO. Today, we're doing episode 9. I've got a lot of crazy ideas. I finally got myself a Silk Touch pickaxe, and I got another trident. I've done a little bit of excavating and working on this for a massive project that's coming quite a bit later. But today, we're looking for bees. More importantly, the bee's knees. I think I want to try and collect maybe 5 beehives. Uh, I really should have brought more bone blocks from the other base, considering that will be one of our main building blocks out here. And if you can guess what we're building in this area, then good on you. Go ahead and comment what you think that we will be working on. And if you get it right, I'll let you know in the comment. If not, I will say something like, sorry, try again. But I think for the most part, I'm just going to be working on gathering a bunch of oak and wondering if beehives can even spawn when you generate trees in the swamp. I should really Google some of this stuff. Well, while I work on this and I see if I can actually get my first beehive, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys watch the time lapse of that being created. And I think some of you guys know what that's for. It's finally happening. Alright, I've yet to find a beehive. Google says that they can in fact spawn in swamp biomes. I'm beginning to think it is lying. It says between a 1 in 5 chance. We are nearing 4 stacks of wood. I guess I can just keep going until I find one, or I can move on to the next biome. I'm running a little low on the bone meal. Alright, so I'm getting to the point where I'm thinking it may just be faster to go find one. And I also realize I've been saying them backwards for the entire time that they've been out. It's bee nests that spawn naturally and bee hives that are crafted. But there's one very, very important reason why we need bees. And it has to do with part of what's going on inside of the build right over there. Are they really this rare? I feel like I've been searching for quite a while. It's getting way too dark. Ah! No. No. Okay, okay. You know what? No. Hey. There's a skeleton nearby. Alright, you two duke it out. There has to be a higher chance of one spawning when there's a lot of flowers around, right? Like right now. Nope. Like right now. Nope. This will be the magical block. Nope. It's an odd shaped tree. Looks almost like a head, like face. Bangs and like a little mullet. It's kind of neat. But not what we're looking for. Nothing. Also nothing. No, wasted a bone meal. Nothing. Seriously? You know, I'm starting to think bees don't exist anymore. Think that they are gone. Also, what is that? It's just a piece of cave. Interesting. Do I see any bee nests? I will say that probably wrong for the majority of my time working with bees. And I am very much not sorry about that. I was taught wrong, and so you can blame the people that taught me. I just have to know. Also, I have to fight this guy now. Oh, I don't want to fight you. Come back. Pearls! Mini zombie, get away. They have to just be gone at this point. I saw this and I got so excited for a second. This was supposed to be a bit. I was supposed to come back and have like 5 of them. Is there something wrong with my game? We found it. And I'm getting attacked. Oh, I need to get over there before it gets daytime. No! No, 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 no. Okay. Place. Silk touch. Stop it! Oh my god, get away from me. Okay, please have a couple. I can't see the MBT data. No! Oh my god, get away from me! Thank you. See, 1 is enough, but I hunger for more. I don't want there to just be 1 at the moment. I'm gonna need at least 50 honeycombs for what I'm doing. If that doesn't give you a hint, I don't know what will. Ooh, ruined portal. I couldn't find my words. There's also more pumpkins, but I think I'm good for now. So this has, ooh, some golden carrots. Put that in my food drawer. I want to collect all the obsidian from here. I'll be here for a second. Alright, now we gotta continue exploring. If I don't find one in the next, I'm gonna say 8 minutes, I will go back with the 1. Oh, I just turned my computer on accident. I'll go back with the 1, but I'm not gonna be happy about it. Do I even want to explore over there? I don't really want to have to cross water. But I see some flowers right there, and I thought flowers meant bees. They're supposed to mean bees, right? Ah! That was a manly scream. Also, before I forget, oh my god, there's bees right there! Yes! But also, before I forget, thank you so much for over 100 subscribers. I will have a video coming out that is that separately entirely. But we're growing as a community, and I love to see it. I would love to see us grow even more, and I would love to see myself get these bees. But I have to wait until it's nighttime. Until then, I'm going to watch them find their way back home, which is where? You're pollinating. Take me to your house, please. Oh, it's right here. I would have never thought to look there. Wait, can I get all of them inside of there? Come on, buddy. So, I was able to collect that one without it being night. Look at this! I'm sorry. I am just an absolute sucker for the amplified worlds. Just the like the scenery, like that to me, that's beautiful. Any beautiful, bubbly, buzzing bees? I think not, sadly. There's so much more that I could explore over here. Birch forest? Birch forest bring bees. Birch and bee both start with B. B is bee. BB in birch forest. Maybe. People say rapping is hard. Whoa! Whoa, I about just fell right into that. Is there anything cool down here? Lots of copper. Is that cobblestone? No, it's diorite. Maybe I could come back and look at this later. I really don't need to be heading down into any caverns with the items I have on me right now. Those are what we call big salmon. If I missed one, I'm gonna be real not happy with myself. That right there was one. I keep thinking the stupid sideways logs are one too. Whoa! Hey, I want to look at it. I don't want to be in it. Look at this. Oh, this is amazing. It doesn't go down to deep slate though. But that still looks really cool. So, for my seed, I actually got really lucky, and there is a second swamp. Uh, swamp. There is a second witch farm in the same swamp farm? Not yet. There's a second witch hut in the same swamp biome. If I could get my words out right. Crazy. Can't talk today. Right here's this one, and then if we keep traveling just a tiny bit this way, the farm for ours, or at least the platform, should start to load in fairly quickly. Should be like right here. I hate traversing the swamp when I can't get up on top of the trees. There's a platform. Ah, there it is. Now that we're back with our precious gains, I gotta get a couple of barrels, because I believe to make the actual beehive, you need to have honeycomb, if I'm not mistaken. So yes, I need to actually have honeycomb for that, which I will get soon, just not right now. So I really only need 2 of these. So I guess I can just set my farm up right here. So I think I've made a slight misjudgment because I need dispensers for this, and I don't think I have any string nearby. I have 2. Alright, so I need to find some spiders during this nighttime. I just need a couple of spiders. I need to craft 2 bows, or I can kill a skeleton. But right here's a spider. Awesome. You're joking. Nothing? Oh no. Ah. Oh man. Okay, skeleton, give me your bow. Give me your bow. Bow, please. No. I need to do this before it becomes daytime, please. I only need, what, 4? Ah, darn it. I only need, oh, come on. I only need 4 more string. Here, you, sir, give me your bow. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Okay. 1 more spider. Or you. You could drop your bow, and that would be perfectly fine with me. Yes! Okay. Now I need to run back over to my safe area. Don't you dare. Why? I was nowhere near you. I don't have I don't have my food in my inventory. Man, everything's becoming a mess. Can I use deep slate? Please tell me I can use deep slate to craft these things. Does it have to be cobble? Where's the moon? Okay, it's only halfway down. Come on. Oh, cobble. Yes. 1, 2. Also, I have a bunch of bone blocks in here. That would have been nice to know. And this back down. So instead of using this, okay, I hope that those placed the correct way. And I need my stairs. And what am I? Oh my gosh, hold on. I almost forgot about the note blocks. Okay, and then bam, 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 bam. Nope. And I can dump a couple of shears in each. And this should be now a functioning farm once it is daytime. There's the barrels. So I'll just do this for now. That way, as soon as that gets a little bit, come on. Chop chop morning time. Bing bong. Bing bong? I think I hear them. No? Does it work slightly differently on Bedrock? Can the flower not be right in front of them? So that is a case. That can't be right there on Bedrock. And now I can start breeding these guys. Wait, can the baby bees escape? I don't know. I don't know if the baby bees can escape through this or not. I would assume not. We'll work on this design later. Make it a little bit better. Baby bee, you are scaring me. I guess he can't get out through here. I'm gonna let this run for a bit and make sure it's working so I can start getting my honeycombs for my next project, which needing honeycombs might give it away a bit much, but I can also expand this farm massively and the next few other farms I have. I'm starting to kind of reconsider this. This up here, that ugliness was from me trying to get a thumbnail, and it's not my favorite thumbnail. But what needs to happen is I need a cow farm, not necessarily for anything other than food, and I need to clear these trees up and make this area just look a little bit better. Not sure if I'm going to be doing that today. Are bees also unable to pathfind to that flower that's right there? Or is there already bees pollinating and going in there? We'll see if it works. I've got a few other design plans. Like I said, this whole area is going to get redesigned and reworked. That system I have right there for that storage system right there is very much temporary. It will not be there forever. I just want to get the gist of what I want to build right here done, and then we'll start working on storage. It requires me... Oh! Oh! Wait. Maybe it's not done. Maybe it's not done yet. I have to hear the whoosh, I think. Right? Maybe that was just them going in and out, so it was updating the block. Ah! No, it's right there! What? It didn't go in the hopper. No! Hold on. See, I can... What? Is there another one in there? I don't like that that didn't go in the hopper. Wait. Hold on, it's because I moved the... Wait. So I have grass here and here, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh no. Oh bad. Oh bad, bad, bad. Go. Cool. So this is what I need to do. I need to have hoppers right there. And then that can collect. Yeah. Later on, I would like to have a much larger and better design for the bees and also have a minecart unloader, like an entire unloading system, so it's not just kind of we may lose some here and there. Because with this design, I'm sure that we will if it falls on the back of the block behind here, on the grass with the flower. But maybe it'll always pop out right there and be right in front of it and not slingshot. But if we get, what was that, 2? If we only get 2 every Minecraft day, that's not great rates. I should really go ahead and make this furnace an auto smelting system, but I would like to have a much larger one, and I would like to start smelting everything at my base, because I'm going to start using sticks as my main fuel source due to the witch farm. I want to wait until I have shulker boxes, and I can just replace the shulker boxes full of sticks every once in a while whenever it starts to run out. But look at all these potions. I really need to actually get rid of some of those. Tricky little farms now. I'm going to use my barrel. And you guys can probably already see where this one is going. This. Just a tiny little coop. Oh. I guess I don't really need that corner. And my 1 egg. Give me a chicken. No! Hello, chicken. Have you laid an egg recently? I don't have a lead on me. I suppose I could go kill a couple more spiders. Hello, spiders. Where are you? I see you. Okay. We're at 2. Ouch. And we need 4. So just give me 2 string. Oh, you gave me 4 string? Holy cow. I mean, I do have looting 3. Oh, no! I do have... oh. I do have looting 3. So it does make sense that it would be a... Pink sheep! Pink sheep, pink sheep. Natural spawn pink sheep. Okay. I see a lot more chickens. Give me one of these and one of these. I leave these things absolutely everywhere. Now give me some of these. You? Where'd your buddy go? Other chicken? No. Quit it. Oh, no. Okay, let those 2 fight. Come on, chickens. I don't really... Did that break? You son of a duck. Get over here. Did that one break? Oh my gosh. Get back here. Okay. I just have to make it all the way over there without the leads breaking. Come on. Come on. You little... No. No. Back down here. Wish I had some seeds on me. Come on. This is something I should have set up a long time ago. Come on, no. Okay. Oh my god. Here, I'm just gonna camp this, and yep. Come on. Nope. Nope. No. Here. I'll release you. Come up the stairs. And now into your new home. Nope. Nope. Now into your new home. Thank you. So now we can start producing eggs. And eventually we can produce more chickens. We're producing honeycomb up top. We've got our witch farm. Now, this area is kind of coming together. We have what what now has been completely unveiled. The map arts, they're starting. And at some point after we hit our 500 subscribers and I can do memberships, I will have a membership level where you can choose to submit a photo for map arts. But here's the only trick. It has to be within guidelines that I set, and the size will change. So this one is 128 blocks by 128 blocks. Normally I only use carpet, but because I don't have a whole lot of carpet and a whole lot of scaffolding right now, I'm using redstone blocks for the light red, and the scaffolding will make a whole lot more sense later on if you continue to watch the live streams and stuff, where I will be working on these live. At the moment we are doing one of the members' Discord photos, and it'll be really cool to see the end result. Uh, the detail of this one will not be super high, just due to the fact that, again, I don't have that scaffolding. I would really love to automate my bamboo pretty soon. Um, Speaking of that, why don't we go ahead and just do that? Said it would wait, but I need it. I need it to be over here. I needed an auto smelter. They're just so useful. They save so much time. And this puts all my sticks to good use. And I don't have to worry about using coal. Now, fairly soon, this will all be set up a lot better in this area. So, I eventually would love to get this situated to where everything is sorted automatically, where I don't have to touch it. All of my redstone and glowstone will be automatically crafted and turned into their counterparts of, redstone and glowstone. So that's the main goal. Probably to get those crafted first, like sorted and crafted, and then everything else to go into a more bulk crafting. And then any extras of anything will just be deleted, as it won't be used and it'll stop lag from coming. Hello, Trumpet. Um, there may be some lag in this area when I'm finished with everything. But back to the bamboo. I really just need to get a minecart, which is why I needed the furnace to be started. Because I have the iron, it is just not smelted. Unless just for some reason I have a random rails sitting somewhere. Which I do not. I do have a lot of bamboo right there. We're going to use this bamboo for a wood and for all the scaffolding we could ever need. I'm going to pair it with my spider farm. Obviously, moving the string from main base to over here will be a lot easier. I do really hope that at some point we find a spider farm over here, just due to the simple fact of we're going to need so much more scaffolding than what I think I can generate in a good amount of time. So this is all already growing back. Where is... This is gonna be such like this is just gonna be such an ugly build. I don't think I have the gold. I need gold for my powered rails. Oh, I do have some. All right. So we'll get this cooking up as well. I know, I know, I know this area is ugly right now, but trust me, just just have some faith. This will look good. Give me like 3 episodes or so, maybe a couple live streams, and maybe a couple of more days after that. But this will look good soon-ish. I can only do what I can do, and I'm gonna need a lot more bone blocks than what I have. It may be day 1000 of this realm, but this area will look fantastic. I'm gonna learn a lot about how to terraform, how to construct things I've never constructed. I'm not very good at building. I'm willing to learn. Building is going to be the #1 aspect where I need to progress and get better. I actually also need to start making sure I sleep. Because the more I sleep, the more my bees can be in production. And I really need my bees to be in production. There's going to be a lot of farms right here. Because I don't want to clog... What are you... Oh, you're not mine. You're not Cluck and Larry. Don't know where those names came from. But... Yeah, I'm going to have a whole bunch of farms here. Maybe some pumpkin farms and melon farms. And maybe if I can get some zombie villagers to spawn out here, maybe... My chair is very loud. Maybe I'll make my own little villager trading hall over here. I know that we have a member working on one, and I know I said previously that I don't really want to do that this series too much. But I think that might be what we have to do. I am tired of spending diamonds to fix my armor. I am very glad that I got the enchants I got. But I don't want to spend any more diamonds fixing that. If I can bring them from death, from being a zombie, then I can get good trade prices. I can set up a bunch of automatic farms here because I'm already AFKing my witches. I can get the bamboo I need for scaffolding, and I can work on my pixel art in the background. I just would love to have more of this stuff towards main base, but this will be my go fetch everything area, and my main base area will be for bulk storage, it'll be for mini farms, and it'll be mainly to hang out with the other players. I do have that double spawner for XP over there, or triple spawner for XP over at the main base, but I think I'm getting to the point where I'm slowly getting away from needing XP, and like I said, a lot of this is going to need to be terraformed. I'm going to be getting a lot of XP from the smelter. I'm going to be getting loads of XP from killing anything I kill over here. I don't think I'm going to worry a whole bunch about XP, especially once I get all of my god gear and I toughen up and go get netherite. I'm really, really worried about mining for netherite. I could have a little automatic sheep farm over here, like what I built over there, mainly because this is going to hog up a lot. And I do need to make another one of these platforms. I hate to say it, I have to have another one of those platforms to show off something with map arts that a lot of people may not know. It's just going to be a lot of back and forth and a lot of working on things that I just really should already have done. Being 9 episodes in, I honestly slacked off a little bit in the first few. Like, it's grind time. I need to get a lot of farms done, and I need to automate my game more. That's one thing I'm kind of not proud of, is I rely on automation a whole lot. Detail on that. But I would love to be able to play it fully organically, but I cannot. Now that I actually have some time while I'm waiting on some stuff to smelt, I might as well go ahead and start digging this out just a tiny bit more, using that silk touch to start getting some regular stone. I would love to have stone bricks. I would love to have some other types of blocks. You know, I can also get grass blocks. I don't think that won't be anything too hard to get later on, just because it's everywhere. It's crunch time now. It's time to make sure that we're getting stuff done. Not a lot of people know this, but there's this really weird bug. I don't know if it's supposed to be a feature, but as you can see, I'm insta-mining with efficiency 5 and no beacon. So like this is your normal mining speed. It is not instant, honestly, in the slightest. But if you're standing a little bit back, if it is as far as possible away, then you mine it quicker. I think it's like just the farther back the block is, the quicker you mine it. So you can insta-mine without having to have a beacon if you have efficiency 5. It is honestly just about the same speed with efficiency 4. And my inventory is full again. Man, I'm getting a lot of blocks down right now. A little sad I went ahead and built these farms because, or I guess the furnace and the chicken farm, because now they're floating. They won't be floating for a whole long time. I need to dig this down about a lot more. Uh, at first, I need to figure out how to build a rib cage. Now, that is a massive hint. If you were wanting to try and guess what it is, there's you a great hint. I know I said I was doing a bamboo. The bamboo's going to wait just a minute. I think what I want to do is start maybe right here. And see how many blocks this is across. So I start with the stack. So it's 20 across. I want it to be like 17. So now we can go, nope, down just like this. Maybe a little bit more extreme. And we can go back a little bit. Oh, I've got myself stuck. No. Alright. And this side can curve in just a tiny bit too. Alright. So I think that might look pretty alright enough. I need to do some research real quick before I continue building this. So I'm back. And this may not actually be long enough. I might need to cut into this a little bit. Because for what I want, yeah, that's about half of what I need. So, turns out I have the scale of this all wrong. And I need about double the space. Collectively, that is. Double the space collectively. My area for this will also all come down a block. I'm learning. And again, I will need to learn to do a lot of building in order to get through this series. I think I'm going to need probably all the way up to here, which I'm not sure if that'll work. I might need to extend it that way a few. I had these blocks in place as a measurement, and like I said, I was about halfway right on what I thought I would need. I need to build at least some kind of bamboo farm. I've got a lot of projects going on, but I think I can even it out pretty well to where it doesn't seem like they're all kind of half-baked or half-complete at any point in time. So right now, of course, our base over there, it needs a lot of work. 100%. I've kind of neglected that because I've been over here. But that will be over there will be the main focus, which I'm talking about thousands of blocks that way. Where I have my sandstone hole, that will be the main focus a little bit later. Maybe episode 11 or 12. But we have this that is technically part of the main focus of the series. It looks so weird. But that is a very rough outline. This is all subject to change. But that is the main focus of this series, in my opinion. Doing the pixel arts as live streams, map arts, if you will. The survival aspect is very important, yes. Are you guys still working at night? I thought you guys could only work during the day. Managing a little bit of my creative side with that, you know, in that, like, mentally creative, not creative Minecraft. That's an issue. No. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna build this right here. I hate wasting, not wasting per se, I hate using iron for something like this, but because I don't have an iron farm at the moment. We can put this here. I can just shove some bamboo. I swear I will get a sorting system set up at some point. 2, 3, 4. Man, that's a lot of my iron. I can get this guy set up, and he should start killing the slimes. Do they not kill slimes in Bedrock? Is it because they are target? If they don't target me, do they target him? Can he not see them through the fence? I've misjudged this situation. Okay. Do I need something else? Can I just let him free roam? Will he kill them then? Or if I break, say, a corner, can he get out through the corner? I seriously just thought that, you know, he could kill them. Does it have to be a free-range slime farm? Because if so, that's really bad for my mental capacity at the moment. Because I don't want a big slime to spawn in there and kill him. Yeah, so he does kill them, but he can't. What if I do this? I don't know how I'm gonna... don't know how I'm going to set that up. Well, for now he can be free range for all I care. And because I've used so much of my lovely iron right there, I have less to work with. So I need a minecart, I need a minecart with hopper, and I need some of these buddies. So it's gonna be a tiny little bamboo farm. I hate this. This is already such a... and it's here. Will it be right there too? Nope. So the honeycomb farm at the moment is a bust. It will be a lot better coming up shortly. How are my shears doing? Shear full. So I'm only going to use one observer. I think I can get away with using one piston. Wait, no, because the breakage. It's actually not fine, but it's fine. So I'm gonna make the bamboo farm just right here, just something simple. I need my wood, I need some dirt. I need to just start getting all my materials ready at the start and not having to run around for everything. And also I don't have glass, so this won't look good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I need that to be powered. I need this back. I need my bamboo, which I so lovingly put away in a chest. Okay, I only need a couple. And again, just automatic farm, just something tiny. Fences, technically, because this, yeah. Hold on. Maybe I'm very smart whenever I came up with this, how I'm going to do this just now. Oh my god, Bamboo, can you slow down? You're not even close to being... I don't know how tall I want this. I guess I can do taller and just not have it be looking cool with the fences just yet. I mean, I could always craft more fences, but it is what it is. I don't know how tall these typically go, but I'm going to do an observer. Wait. So I would like my 4 pistons to be at this level. Oh, I've made this so tough for myself. Alright, so I think this technically should be done, other than boop, and then shoving this guy in. Yep, he's going back and forth, which means I can fill this all the way up. I got a tiny bit of redstone up top. I don't want to break the redstone. Alright, so once that guy grows all the way up top, which he has completely stopped growing for some reason. He was doing so good. Is it because it's the fence? It's not fence, rather. If I need to go craft this into fence, I will, right now. Or is it something to do with the light level? Maybe because I've blocked off light now, which I can put light right here. Alright. I shall let all of these little farms run. The bees are really going to annoy me if... Oh my gosh. Yeah, see, now it just stacks up outside. Hold on. I got to just make this to where it can't. Hopefully another layer will fix that. It's a little frustrating that it just poops it out wherever it wants to. I've got something I gotta do for a bit. I'm gonna let these run, and I'll catch up when they have done some stuff for a while. I surely hope we can get a couple more stacks of the honeycombs. I'm not using the blocks, and I should have some more of this mined out before I come back. The iron golem's just gonna chill killing slimes as they spawn. Wait, hold on, they won't spawn when I'm up here, actually. Hopefully all the other farms are in reach and working during all this. I'll catch up in a bit. I realized my goof. I fixed it. It's fixed. It's working. It's great. Don't worry about it. I did not just let that AFK and go for a while, and then also did not lose who knows how much. Having the pistons up there, I didn't collect that much, and also having that have issues, I didn't collect that much. We're at 21 now, and I need to replace. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just messing up all over the place. So I need to be able to replace this guy. Now we've got this water flowing, so it lets that hopper minecart pick it up. And it'll actually farm. Like whenever the observer observes, it'll break these and then it'll farm it, it'll collect it, and we won't have slow production or loss out of this. I mean, it's tiny. It's going to be slow. I'm sorry, I punched my mic. It is going to be slow production for now, but that's fine. We'll have a massive bamboo farm later working, doing a lot better than this. I also would like a auto sugarcane farm at some point. I'm not too worried about that at the moment. Yeah. So I came back and was like, wow, I really screwed that up. I probably have so much stuff to clear out through here now. I really just need to go ahead and set up some sort of automatic sorting system. I really think I can have an entrance on this side and that side, and a hole in the top for entering and also viewing from the platform to make sure that the witches are spawning, which I don't think is that necessary anymore, other than seeing if they're dying, like double checking that the Trident Killer is on without having to be right next to it. But I fixed that. This, again, will all need to be dug out quite a bit more. Hello, Trumpet. I really don't feel like worrying about it at the moment. The scaffolding needs to be brought all the way down so I don't have to do weird parkour and building up here every time I want to get up there. But I think I can go ahead and maybe no. I won't worry about that right now. Oh, now look at this. Now it's coming out the top. Did I have that issue before? I don't think so. 33 out of this, well, 34 and 24. Okay. So, like I said, I'm going to need to figure a few things out. So, I don't know if I want the rib cage facing the way I had it before, where it was like on that side, or if I want it facing this way with the opening on this side. I feel like I want it to be like this. So here's my idea. It's gonna be a rib cage down there, and I'm gonna have to, use that for something later. And I can have a little dugout, cool looking entrance to get down there through here. That way it goes straight from Nether portal to entrance, and then we'll have all this extra, bits right here, and all the build up top. So at the moment it is clear this out, do a few other bits and bobs, make sure that everything is going right with all the little farms. I would say one of these episodes, or maybe in between episodes, depending on how much I get done next episode or during live streams, a lot of this is just going to be getting cleared out, and hopefully I would say this project shouldn't take too much longer, other than mining out maybe 3 extra blocks this way, like 8 more blocks down, and then back to most of that. I may just go ahead and clear all of that out and have a few ladders to get out for now, because like I said, this whole top part will have to be terrain modified, and I need to figure out if my hypothesis for something crafting related is true, because if not, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I will take one of these. So what happens if I have a water bottle and I click yes? Alright, cool. Alright, that's how you get mud. I was double checking. Now, main problem is I don't have a whole lot of dirt. I need a whole lot of this mud stuff. Does this finally work on bedrock? Hold on. Because if this mechanic works on bedrock, then that would be very useful for some of my other builds. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy that they fixed that. I know that that was a issue. Either it just wasn't ported correctly, or they didn't want to. It's just that mud is 0.1 or 10% of a block shorter than a regular block, so items should be able to pass through it, and they weren't for the longest time. I don't know if I want that to be. You know what? Yeah, we'll do this. But it just wasn't passing through, and it was causing a lot of problems with a lot of different sorting systems or like automatic farms. Which means I have another question. Can you put a flower on mud? You can. That makes that farm easier. You can plant bamboo on mud, which makes that farm easier. I don't know if you can put the other stuff, sugarcane on mud. I'll have to check that out. So I'm gonna need a lot of mud, and I'm gonna be doing a lot of restorations. So basically everything that we did in this episode will be tweaked and worked on later. Just a tiny... Oh no, this is bad. I don't like running into water. No. But yeah, we're gonna have quite a bit of things that are getting tweaked, fixed, and I don't think it will take all that long to have everything completely done in this area. So I've got the beginnings of the spine and rib cage area. So these are obviously going to be a lot larger going down and coming back up. So it's going to be quite a bit of work and quite a bit of bone blocks. I've already run through quite the bit. I will have to run back to my other farm later. I'm not doing that right now. But I think the little start of what I have at the moment is great. I do have a lot of other blocks I would like to use in this. Again, I'm not the best when it comes to building. I don't know my block palettes like the back of my hand, like some people do. And that's okay. This whole experience is about learning, and I would like to get a little bit of light back behind here, maybe? I'm not really too super sure how I'm going to do a lot of this, and I know I'd need to mine this out as well later on. Up underneath here. I'm done with the mining out from the top. I just know that some lights back here would be nice. So I think we're... I don't want to say it. I really don't... I don't like to use this word, but I think we are starting up on something that is a bit of a mega build. And that's something I don't typically do in Minecraft, is create something that could technically like go on forever. But I think I really want this to be finished out pretty good. So unfortunately this chest is going to be blocked off right there. Okay, so there's the end of the first one. So as you know, the rib cage, it starts off small and then it gets like large in the middle and then it tails off a little bit small at the end too. So what I do for that one, 2 singles. So I think for this, man, I wish I had scaffolding. I do actually. Hang on. I'm gonna go grab some of that up. I think I have about 40 saved up. Yes, 47. Alright, so all of this can kind of go away for now, kind of, maybe not, actually, thinking about it. Alright. So I will do, oh wait, yeah, hold on. I can't do that. So I'll do a 2, a 1, and maybe I can call it for that one too. Oh. Alright, so there's that one. All of these in the middle are going to be massive, and my chicken farm is going to be right in the middle of this one, which should be fine. And all I have to do later on is replicate it down beneath. And I need to get the little nubs. I don't know how often the nubs are. I've got to do a lot of research and referencing for this build, but that is all completely fine. I would like to get this maybe mined out just a tad more. And then we can start to kind of show what we're doing here. I don't think I want all of it to be, because like if it's all just there and floating, that's not cool, you know, that's not great. Maybe if I used scaffolding to like look like it's kind of holding it up a little bit. I don't know. We will play around with all of the different ideas. All I know is I need to go find all that wood I had previously. And we're going to start having... I wish I could do it like this. But yeah, that blocks it off, sadly. Maybe if I use these two back here. Oh, hold on, I can't jump. And the next one, I'm trapped. So, okay. Let me just keep going with this train of thought real quick. Alright, let's see how this looks from the other side. See, I think that might be a little too intrusive. Hello, frog. That was crazy. Let me know if you think that that is a little too intrusive for storage. So, the basic premise for this is going to be having everything sorted right here and then flowing into each of these chests. So it'd be like sticks, gunpowder, whatever else, and then like all the potions and stuff just go blah somewhere. I was really hoping that this would look a little bit better constructed. Because obviously I'm gonna have an auto crafter, so like all of my redstone blocks and stuff can be right here, in chests like hidden off to the side or whatever. But I don't think I'm liking how this looks. Like I love the start of the ribs. Maybe if I just continue with working on those for a second and just try to get the ribs upwards completed. I'm gonna have to check on how many eggs this thing has, because I'm about to be tearing it down. Okay, so I've got almost 2 stacks. 16 and 11. As long as it spawns me 1 chicken later, I will be fine with that. Eventually, I'll have a fully automatic chicken farm that cooks it for me. So, alright. And then rib number 2. I think I'll just do 2 and then 1. Just like that. and continue growing it. Yeah, that works. Okay. So we'll go ahead and get rid of these guys. I know I just built this thing literally like 2 hours ago or so. And that barrel's gonna have to stay there. I don't have anywhere to put it. Gimme, 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 thank you. Oh, gimme, I can't forget you. And also, where's my other two scaffolding at? Oh, of course, on top of the barrel. Alright. So, next. Something about this just looks awful. I need reference photos and to make sure I can do this. Because I want it to be like poking out and eventually covered in moss. I feel like that would look awesome. But I think I'm kind of running out of time for this episode. I feel like there should have been a lot more that I could have gotten done. But if I continue to dig this out and work on constructing this off camera, I think I can get to a pretty nice spot where it'll be main ideas shown. This is going to be so epic. But before I leave, I want to double check on this. Do we have a stack of honeycombs yet? And again, if you think you know what I'm using the honeycombs for, let me know in the comments. I'll let you know if you're right. And also, if you know what structure I'm building right here other than a rib cage, because I've said that a few times, let me know, and we'll see if you're right with that. I do need to find a nice little way to cover this up. But this is coming along so greatly. Other than the weirdness here, like I said, I need to figure out some curvature and understanding. But until next time, stay frosty.